Hello, guys. My name is Desmond, and I welcome you to my lesson for today, where we'll be looking at your mathematics. As you can see over there, we'll be doing question 2, which is a question paper that we started on Sunday. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do allow me to say it is very much important that I say it is very, very much important because Palentle, what I'm about to say is massively, massively, massive. Tando, massively important, ladies and gentlemen, that I say a day without learning something new, it's a day wasted. By so saying, please, 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 please make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, over there. So, good people, this is what we'll be doing in today's lesson, just to make sure that you guys still remember some of these things. Okay, so here we are given a question where they say simplify without using a calculator. Very, very much important, ladies. So they want you to work out this thing without using a calculator. First thing first, you need to ask yourself this question: is this thing an equation or just a math problem? So every time when you do not see an equal sign, this sign Bantu Bagit, the moment you don't see that sign, just know that you are not dealing with an equation, which means you are not solving anything, which means, Bantu Bagiti, you might be having an expression. Normally, when you have an expression, you simplify. There's no way they can simplify while they want you to solve something. So the moment on your math problem there's no equal sign, it means you simplify. Okay. What does simplify mean? It means exactly the same thing. You just need to rewrite it in its simplest form. But most importantly, show all the steps. So now that we have got an expression over there that we need to simplify, how do we approach this one? Something very much important, guys. Remember, I always say in maths, we're dealing with three things: the signs, not science for physical sciences, the sign, numbers, and letters. It's only three things that we are dealing with in mathematics. You will never see anything other than those three, being the sign, number, and the letter. So the letter always represent an unknown. For example, you might be having 2 to the exponent 2, which is equals to what? This is equals to 4. So examiner tries to be tricky by replacing that 2 with a letter. It could be any letter from A all the way up to Z. In most cases, they like using letter X in mathematics, especially in high school, and also letter Y. Good people, when you get to varsity, they are going to introduce letter Z. So in high school, you might be solving simultaneously for X and Y, but I'm telling you, when you get to varsity, you'll be solving simultaneously for the value of X, Y, and Z. So in this case, because my name is Desmond, I will choose to use letter D over there. So that means letter D represents an unknown. We already know what an unknown is. We know it is 2. But because this thing could be allocated 3 marks, instead of you saying D is equals to 2, you need to show all the necessary steps so that you score maximum marks. But if you just say D is equals to 2, I'm going to make an assumption that you copied from your friend. If I woke up, with a positive mood on that day, I can just give you 1 mark and then you lose 2 marks. But for someone who's going to say 2 to the exponent that is actually equals to, when you break this down, it becomes 2 to the exponent 2. Therefore, the bases are the same, they fall away, and then the exponent is equals to that. With this learner, I'm most likely to give them maximum marks. So there, how do you approach this type of questions? First thing first, you need to make sure that you check the position of your unknown. Is the position of your unknown there, down there, or otherwise is it in the position of the power? If it's in the position of the power, it means you must use the laws of exponents, because your unknown, it is the one which is in the position of the exponent. Which means here, what I'm going to do is to actually apply a law where I break down this term. I'm also going to break down that term. Again, I'm also going to break down that term. This is how it looks like when you break it. So you just separate the exponents, Bantu Bagiti. That's all that you do. You just remember, in mathematics, a dot times brackets, all of these things, they mean multiplication. And I always say, even nothing. Can you see? I have dot, I have multiplication, I have brackets, I also have nothing there. What do I mean by nothing? For example, if you have x and y, can you see between x and y is nothing? That nothing means multiplication. Otherwise, you can have x dot y. It's x times 1. You can have x times y. You can also have x inside the brackets, y inside the brackets. One and the same thing. So that dot over there, it means you are multiplying 6 and that. Very, very much important. Okay, so now let's see. We are having times 3. You just separate the exponents, Bantu Bagiti. I can decide not to write anything there, or otherwise I can just write 1. If you don't write anything, it's still fine, because there is an invisible 1 over there. So 3 to the exponent that. Remember, guys, always, when you're dealing with this type of problems where you need to apply the laws of exponents, yo. Hey, nontokozo.
I'm sorry.
Ilesson yanamhlanje iyahlekisa ngithi.
My mom is shouting at me for something.
Okay, it's fine. So let's see. What was I saying, Bantu Bagiti? Ntokozo, what was I saying?
Excuse me, sir.
What was I saying here? Okay, I remember. It's fine. So what I was saying is always, when you have a sign of a plus or a minus as the numerator, or in the position of the numerator or denominator, always think of trying to take out something as common factor. It makes things easy. For example, can you see there and there, you have a common factor of 3 to the exponent m. Remember, guys, there's a law which says a to the exponent x plus y. This thing is equals to a to the exponent x times a same base being a to the exponent y. So if you are given this thing, you can break it down into that. Otherwise, if you are given this thing, you can rewrite it as that. So this thing, it's recycling, Bantu Bagiti. It's just a law which can be recycled. If you're given it in that format, you can write it like that. If it's given like that, there's a need for you to write it like that. You are welcome to do that. Only if you have the same or equal basis. So just make sure to familiarize yourself with the laws of exponents. Otherwise, if you forgot the laws of exponents, there's a lesson that I did where I just focus on all the laws of exponents. I think there are 6 or 7 somewhere there. Okay, so now we take out that as a common factor. We remain with that. Remember, we have a times in between to the exponent. That here we have 7 times 3 to the exponent that, 3 to the exponent. Hey, seems like these two, they can cancel each other out. We are closer to get, what is this thing? 3 to the exponent that. I know they said we must not use a calculator, but if I can
81.
do that, 31. What is it? 81.
81. Yes.
Okay. Someone says it's 81. What is that times that? I think this one is 18. This one is 9. Then 9 times that. What is it?
It's
It's
63.
70, 61. What is it? 61?
63. 63.
Eh,
63.
are you sure?
Yes. Calculate it.
Oh, yes. She used the calculator. I know. Okay. What is that? What is that?
63.
Hey. So it's more like we're having 63 divided by 63, which is
1.
equals to 1. Okay. So, Hamisa. This is what I used to do in Dombo. I would assume M to be whatever number. I can just use 2, for example, or any other number. Substitute whatever number that you can think of. Okay, everyone, substitute with your age there. If you have let's say you're 93 years old, substitute 93 there. If you are 2 years old, substitute 2 there. Myself, I'm a million years old. It's unfortunate, a million is a very long number. I'll just leave it for you guys to substitute. Whatever that you substitute with there, it has to give you 1. If it doesn't, something went wrong. Whoever finishes, just let me know. Just need to confirm. Randy.
It's time to say one.
I got
Who's
1.
speaking now? Oh, it's Tando speaking.
Hamisa.
Tando got 1. Hamisa got 1.
Hamisa.
The last one.
1.
Who else got 1?
Also.
Okay. Chris also got 1. So, always. When you simplify, just like with trigonometry, always remember that there's a possibility of you proving your answer. Here, they say solve for x without using a calculator. This is 2.2 that we are on. So we're now on 2.2.1, which says x to the exponent. What is this thing? This is negative 3 over 4 being equals to. Remember, guys, this thing, it was sent in the group. It's an image sent in the group. It's actually the second last image sent in the. I'm not sure. Anyone who wants to give it a try, that one, just mention your name and I'm going to choose and you'll give it a try without using a calculator. Hamisa, here, you won't punch anything. I just need your input on this one. Anyone, just mention your name and I will choose. Hey, are you guys still there or did you guys run away?
Still here.
Oh, you're still thinking?
No, like the question. Usually in exam, I just skip this one and answer the last one.
Are you for real? Hey, this one is allocated 3 marks, 1 to a kid. Hamisa skipped this one. Are you guys still thinking, or you also skip it? Hamisa, is it just the two of us in class?
It seems so.
Let me check. Hey, libandla lakaNkulunkulu liqwele mos. Abantu ba, hey, Thando, ucabangani lapha? Awufuna ukuyizama lento le.
Say I'm still working it out on my own.
Hey, ungathi kusasoshuba la. Okay. Hamisa, guys, just listen to this one very carefully. It's not a complicated one. Remember, guys, they say solve for x, which means you need to remove everything attached to x. If this thing was 2x, it's equals to 8. You tell me, Hamisa, how are you going to remove 2?
You divide it by 2 on both sides.
Yes, you divide by 2 on both sides. Okay. Here, this is how I would remove -3 over 4. Why not multiply by exactly that, but the inverse? I think they are going to cancel and give you 1. Whatever that you do on the left, you do on the right. Just like you divided both sides by 2 on the previous exam, meaning that is going to cancel that. That is going to cancel that. Negative and that. So you remain with x to the power of invisible 1, which is not necessary to write. Even though they said do not use a... Okay, let's respect examiner there and show examiner that we come from good hands. This thing, is it not 8? Bantu bakit. Ek denk so. I think this is 8. Okay, if it is, will this one not cancel with that one, Bantu bakit? Then we have 2 to the that. Okay, 2 to the that, is it not equals to, I think it's 16. Eh? Hey, yes. It has to be 16. I think so. Yes. Yes. It has to be that. Let's see. Then you can now take your calculator and just confirm. But you must have shown those calculations so that we can see you did not use a... Yes. Hey, litholile. Libandla lakaNkulunkulu litholile lento le.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nontokozo, umama usakushawutela lapha or ungakhuluma ntombo.
I got it.
Oh, siyaqedile ukushawuta mama ne. Wenzeni. Mzozo, are we okay that side? Randy, future the future.
Yes, sir.
Malungsta, no question. Tando, you said you got it, isn't it? I think you said you got it. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Just make sure to remember that, Bantu Bagiti. So, Hamisa, on this one, we can see if you used a calculator because we know what you must do to show that you are not using it, even though so you just use a calculator to confirm if your simplification is correct. For example, for me to say 2 to the exponent that, I can just punch this just to confirm if it's 8. If I say 2 to the exponent that, I can just punch this to confirm that it is actually 1 over 16. But before I write it like this, I'm just going to write it as 16 to the exponent -1 because it's 2 to the exponent 4, which is 16, and then you still have that negative. Something of that nature. That's how we're able to see if you used a calculator. Be careful of that. Okay, 2.2.1. That. So I don't want us to be taking long on this one, but Bagiti, so that you have enough time to prepare. Remember, guys, when you're left with just a few days to write exams, you don't have to rewrite all of this. You must have done all of those throughout the year. What I used to do, day before I write exam, I just take question papers and I look at a question similar to that one. Then I just pick to say, on this one, I'm just going to take that to the other side, try to factorize everything is equated to 0, find the factors, equate them to 0, solve, and then it's done. Then I move to the next question. Okay, that one is a simplification. The unknown is in the power. In the position of the power numerator, I see there's a minus, which means I might need to take out something as a common factor. Therefore, I'll need to break it down. Cancel, get to the final answer. Okay, done. Then you move on to the next one. Okay, there I've got unknown as a base, number as an exponent. That means I need to detach whatever that is being attached to the base, being the letter x. Then I multiply by the inverse of whatever the exponent I'm having, so that it cancels out and I remain with an invisible 1. Whatever that you do on the left, you do on the right. And then from there you work it out until the end. So can you guys see, I've done all the questions that I started with by just speaking. So can you guys see how much of time I'm saving in doing that? It's because I've already done all of this throughout the year. So I don't need to write everything because I won't finish. That is why you guys go to exam without finishing practicing everything. You will never finish practicing or covering a question paper by studying like that. So that's how you prepare for an exam. You don't write a day before, a week before. You just talk to the question paper, and you just don't talk to the question paper non-tokozo. You talk to it man to man, meaning everything that you say has to make sense. Okay, so that was me giving you enough time to think about that one. What is the answer there? I hope you guys were not listening to me but working it out. What is the answer there? Mbalenhle, kwenzeka ntoni apha mfundini? Are you mfundini, or how do I say mfundini? What is mfundini? Hey, is there someone who's Zulu here to assist me with that? Tando, ngiqinisile uma sengithi mfundini, or kumele ngisho into kumele
Isixhosa
ngithe?
leso.
Oh,
Wow, was
isiXhosa.
about to say
Hey.
that.
Angithi mina ngikwazi i-Afrikaans, mina nomzozozo. Jy sal praat die hele dag. Or kanjani mzozozo? Jy en ek kan praat die hele dag. And no one sal verstaan. How? Jy kan nie praat mzozozo. Ek denk jy said jy praat very well. Namhlanje jy nie praat. Jy nie weet out. Hey, bantu bakithi. I'm sure you guys are not listening to me prating here. What is the answer there? You guys pretend to be listening to me very seriously and avoiding the main course. What is the answer there? As ye still thinking or what? Hey, future. Kuhamba njani lapho? Mkhize. Khuluma ntombo. Kwenzeka ntoni apha? Or awukwazi ukuthi kwenzeka ntoni apha? Or usacabanga? Everyone ran away. Baleka. Yeenyawo zobili. Ezinye izinto asifuni lutho. Baleka. Yeenyawo zobili. Guys, remember, guys, in case if you've got no idea, just mention so that I can give it a try. I'm just not sure if I'm alone here. You might find that I'm doing a lesson for myself. Guys, are you guys still there?
So yeah.
Hamisa, Hami, Hami,
Yes.
kwenzeka ntoni apha ntombo?
Still calculating. Not this one. I
You're
just
lying.
skipped it and did the other
You're
one.
watching Gomorrah there. You are watching Gomorrah there. Why do I not trust you? Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. So with this type of problems, guys, let's do what is doable. Maybe let's rewrite this 4 as 2 to the exponent 2. Obviously, it multiplies with x and then becomes 2 to the exponent 2x minus 2 to the exponent x. Okay, why not just bring that to the other side and it becomes minus 2, which is equals to 0. Remember, this one is to the exponent of invisible 1. I'm noticing something here, guys. Can you see that squared? It means possibly this thing, it's a sort of a quadratic equation because of missing that squared over there. Because I know everything to the power of 2, it has to be a quadratic. So how about I try to factorize this thing? Why not? Maybe, let's see, guys. Let's see. Remember, when you factorize, it's more like you just try to do whatever that can take you back to that. What if I say 2 to the exponent 2 and say 2 to the exponent 2? If I multiply this by that, will it not give me that? This is what someone is thinking. They think it's going to be 2 to the exponent x squared. Because you're multiplying x and x, it gives you no. Remember, guys, this thing, you remember I said the brackets means multi, so it's more like you're saying 2 to the exponent x times 2 to the exponent x. Can you guys see the bases are the same? If the bases are the same, what do you do to the exponent? You add the exponent. So it's the same base, then you add this exponents, which is 1 plus 1, then it's 2x. Can you see? It took me back to that. Okay. So obviously, for me to get that one, that's if I just say 1, 2. And remember, the bigger number takes the sign of the middle term. That is the sign of the middle term. Is it not negative? So that means that one takes the sign of negative. This one, does it have to be negative or positive? It has to be positive. Why? So that when you say that by that, it gives you negative 2. So it's factorized. Because when you say that by that, it gives you that. That by that, what does it give you? It gives you 2x squared. And this by that, it gives you what? Hey, maybe let's try. We have noticed that this by that, it gives us that. And this by that, it gives us positive 2 to the exponent x, yes. And this by that, it gives us a negative 2 times 2 to the exponent x. That by that, it gives us negative 2. So can you see here, we have, let's say, this is whatever that you can call it, Bantu Bakiti. Let's say this is uno. Can you see? Uno is 2 to the exponent. So can you see? We have 2 to the exponent that we have 1 uno minus 2 uno, meaning we just have negative 1 uno minus 2. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It is factorizable and it is factorized. So can you see, guys, it's not easy to teach this type of problems, but whenever I have a chance to do it, just make sure that you listen very carefully and make sure to try to apply the same approach in case if you get it again. So we have that you equate it to 0, because once you factorize, you just equate to 0, or 2 to the exponent x, not it's equals 2, but a plus 1 equals to 0. Let's work out this one. Take it to the other side, and then you have that. This one, it will just be that, negative 1. Can you see? Same basis, invisible 1 over there, meaning x is equals to 1. But this one, because of that negative, you cannot further work it out, which means 2 to the exponent that cannot be equals to a negative 1, meaning x is equals to negative 1. This should be the, no, not negative 1, but positive 1. This should be the end of it, Bantu Bakiti. If you want to prove it again, for me with this type of, guys, I'm not sure if I told you that I never failed solve for x because I was able to mark it myself. If you put in 1 there, 1 there, this to the that is 4, minus this to the that is 2. And this minus that is equals to 2, which is equals to that 2. Meaning, whatever marks allocated to this question, I know all of them inside the pocket. I'm not sure. Did you all get that one, Bantu Bakiti? Litolile lonke. Noma cha.
Yeah, I understand.
Kodwa
Yeah.
yazwakala mara. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this one. Let's try this one and see how far we can go with this one. Hey, seems a bit tricky. But they are saying if a lorry like a spade, which means if a lorry mase kutiwa, yes, I think ngicabanga kanjalo. Mase kutiwa u-x, lo x lo ulingana lo no no lento le, being that foot must y ulingana no 4, mase additional the root of a bese udivide ngo-square root of 2. Determine the value of thola uvalue waga x plus y konke ngaphakathi kwe-square root to the power of 2 bele 2. For those of you who don't know Zulu, kunye kabili, 2 is kubili. Like damn sure. Don't correct me, that is my Zulu. My Zulu is Neo Zulu. Okay, as born again. Zoyenza kanjani le nto le? Ngathi hey. So icasulula kanjani le nto le bantu bakithi? Ngathi inokushaya le nto le. Nisasekhona lapho or libalekile? Hey, siyakhala manje.
Still here.
Lungster. Olebele generations ago. Thando, what is Mazwi saying there?
I say, focus it.
Why is it? Hey, Thando, is it you speaking Pedi? Are you not Zulu?
No, kabulela.
Oh, mo crocodile. Kwena mo crocodile. No le ka na go ka mo ga khalina.
Ke le gona mo.
Ao. E re tlhalosetse monna o rudi ya mo butša bo mma mo o ka re ya beta. Butša bo mma mo.
O tlo nkomanyi.
Mbalenhle. Zoyenza kanjani le nto le? Mavundla. Sixaxekile lapho. Sixaxekile. Ungathi nami izongishaya le? Bayabuza abantu ini wezamanyana. Buza abantu ini wezihamba kanjani. Ilanga lami zayokushona umambile ngizotola phambili. Zathi awusa
Can I try?
Yebo, bekulindile ntombo. Uzoyenza kanjani le nto le?
So since x and y both have the same denominator, we can just all put the numerators over the square root of 2.
Usho kanje mos. This is what you are show. Usho kanje angithi.
Yes.
Is this what you are showing? Who's speaking there?
It's Nangamso.
Oh, it's future. Future the future.
So I
Future.
think we have to put them in brackets.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Future?
Okay.
Since animal.
Squared. So the square root disappears in the denominator. So it becomes over 2.
Okay.
And then can I say can I put 3 the numerators both in brackets but times 2? Times it by each other.
Okay. What do I write?
So 3 minus square root of a.
3 okay.
Plus 4 plus square root of a. Okay, and then it's squared in brackets. And then do you agree that we can add the 3 and 4 together?
What if I say I don't agree? What
Why?
are you going to? Uzonyenza.
You add the 3 and 4 together. And then so it's negative square root of a plus positive square root of a. Don't they cancel out to give you 0?
What if I say they don't?
Well, they do.
Okay. Manje,
And
what
then
am I writing?
so it's just 7 because it's cancelled out to 0, but you can add that step.
Manje ngibhala yi.
So it's going to be 7 squared over 2. So which is going to be 49 over 2.
Yo. Future.
Yes.
Do you eat biltong?
Yes.
Biltong of a tiger.
No.
Manje kusho ukuthi ngithi ngiyakunikeza uyifuni le nto le.
I don't want it.
Because it's a biltong of a tiger. Hi. Bantu bakithi. Future. You are 100% correct, Ntombo. 100% correct. I'm not sure if you guys disagree with what she has done over there. I think she hammered it. Do you guys want to prove it? Or do you agree? Hey, Future, why is it like it's just the two? Did everyone run away? It seems like it's just the two of us. No. Everyone is still here, Mos. Bantu Bagiti, are you still trying to work it out there? Or do you agree? Or do you want to prove it? Nontokozo, usasekhona lapho. Hey. Hamisa,
Yes.
do you agree with what Fisher was doing there? Do you trust her?
I am not sure.
Not sure, ne? Okay. Let's try to prove it. Let's try to prove it. So again, Bantu Bakiti, this is how you prove it. Hey, is this one going to work? Okay, maybe what you can do, this thing, the whole of it, it is that one. Substitute your age there, and then the whole of this is the same as that one. Substitute your same age there because it's a, and then the whole of it, square it by 2. I'm not sure if you guys understand what I'm saying there. That's how you prove it. Then whatever that you punch there, it has to give you that. I'm not sure. Do you get it, Hamisa? Do you understand what I'm trying to say there? You open bracket.
Substituting an
Eh?
A. What number is substituting an A?
Oh, ungasebenzisa iminyanga yakho. Akunankinga. Okay. You open a bracket, fraction button 3 minus square root of myself, I'm 50, guys, so I'm going to use 50 there and say square root of 2. Then I'm going to plus fraction button 4 plus square root of 50. Make sure that your A value is the same over square root of 2. And then you close and then you square is equals to. Can you see? I'm getting 42, comma. I'm not sure if you guys can you guys see there? Yeah, bonakala. No matter.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm getting the same answer.
Yes. Which means future is indeed correct. Future, do you see how you prove your answer there? Can you see? Okay. Is it everyone who's happy on that one? We can move on to the next one, Mos. Wait. let's ask our honorable speaker. Mzozozo, I'm not sure. You are now, let's wrap for today. It seems like Shuyas is not here. You tell me, do I continue or not? Mzozozo.
Continue saying ngiyayibamba kancane.
Okay. Kulungile. Masichubekeni. Sithandaze uNkulunkulu. Okay. Hey, ungathi kusasoshuba manje, ungathi ngisasoshuba. Bathi awuthi ngichaze lento le. Bathi awubonise ungasebenzisi i-calculator ukuthi 12 what is square root in Zulu? Does it even exist, Bantu bakithi? I don't think so.
It doesn't exist.
Angithembi ayikho lento le. Bayibiza yini ngesiZulu? Yabo? Exist. Thando, ka Sepedi re bija teratana, ke terata ntweng era. Ke terata. Ke teratana, ngro ya bona re ya kobea. So e hona ka Sepedi fela, ke e hona ka Sepedi le English. Ka siZulu hayi angicabangi kanjalo, angicabanga ukuthi ikhona lento le. Hey, ungathi kusasoshuba la. Ukhumbule bathe ungasebenzisi i-calculator. Kusho ukuthi manje umele usebenzise ingqondo yakho. Usebenzise ingqondo uzibonise ukuthi lento le ilingana no 180. Angazi ukuthi niyazwisisa ukuthi umele lenzeni la. Hey, angazi. Kodwa into engiyaziyo mina ukuthi ngasebenza lento le separately. Ngasebenza lokho separately. Kahle ufana ne bese bathi usimplify awubonise ukuthi i-left hand side ilingana no right hand side. Lokho nje. Manje into engishoyo sebenza lona. Mawuqedile sebenza lona. Mawuqedile sebenza lona. Mawuqedile sebenza lona. Bese utimesa yonke into. Ngiyakutshela uzobona. Izokunikeza ilokhuzana. Izokunikeza i-120. Mina into engiyaziyo bantu bakithi, mina into engiyaziyo ukuthi there's a rule which says, for example, this thing is the same as y to the power of that z as numerator over that x. So if I apply that rule there, kusho ukuthi lento le ifana no 10 to the exponent of, there's an invisible one there, so it means it becomes the numerator and then over that 12 multiplied by, then you work out this one. So you can just in the meantime be having that and try to find out what two values can give you 64. You can just use your calculator to try and find those values. Let's see this. This thing, 64, when you multiply it by 10, does it not give you that Bantu Bakiti? It does. And this thing is the same as 2 to the exponent 6. Do you guys agree with that, with me on that one?
Yes.
Okay. So that means I can write this thing inside there as 2 times that to the exponent 10. So it's more like you just want to have the smallest base. Can you see how big this number is? Let's try to work it out also, that one. I think here examiner is trying to be tricky, guys. It seems like we'll just be multiplying by 10. What is it that you can say when you multiply it by 10 and it gives you that? Let's see. 81 times 10, 81 times 10 is equals to 810. And we know 81 is equals to 3 to the exponent 4. I'm not sure if you guys agree with me on that one. I'm just not sure. What about
Agree.
40? What about 40? I think it's going to be 4 years. 4 times that is that. And this thing is 2 squared. So we have to... guys, can you see where this one is going, Bantubakiti? Can you guys see? Okay. So that means here we still have 10 by that. 12. Is 12 there. Multiplied by... Here is going to be 2 to the exponent 6 over 6 times 10 to the exponent 1 over 6. I'm not sure if I lost you on that one, guys. I just applied that same rule. I'm not sure. Are we still together on that one, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Multiplied by here, you also do the same. So it's more like you have 3 to the exponent 4 over 4. Multiplied by 10 to the exponent 1 over 4. That is the 1. And then here also, Bantubakit, remember, if it's nothing there, it means there's an invisible 2. That is why you're going to have 2 to the exponent 2 over 2 multiplied by 10 to the exponent 2. Then you can try to work it out. Can you guys see that we have 10 being the same base to the exponent? That, and that. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see that. So that means we have 10 to the exponent 1 over 12. Plus, why am I plusing? It's because it's the same basis. 1 over 6 plus, I'm adding all the powers, guys. And also that 1 plus 2 multiplied by, let's come to, for example, we just have 3 to the exponent 1 because 4 divided by that is 1. And then this one also, it is multiplied by 2 to the exponent 1 because it's 6 divided by 6. Multiplied by 2 to the exponent, can you see it's 1 also there? So now you might need to say that and you add all of that. What are you getting when you add all of that? Hey, sometimes this examiner, we just have to cheat yana there. But you must work it out mathematically. Don't be like me and cheat. Hey.
Calculation claims it's 17 over 12.
I'm also getting a different answer. It seems like we made did we not make a mistake somewhere, Bantubakiti? Yes, we made a mistake, Bantubakiti. We made a mistake. This is where we made a mistake, Hamisa. There's an invisible 1 there, which means for 10 is going to be to the exponent 1 over 2. I'm not sure if you guys understand that mistake, meaning here it's going to be 1 over 2. Do you get it, guys?
Yeah, the answer is 1. That's what the calculator said.
Yes, the answer is 1. So the answer, and that 1 comes from you getting 12 at the top over 12. So that means you need to find the lowest common denominator there and try to work it out. So multiplying, what is this times that? Is 4. What is 4 times 6? No, 4 times 3. What is that? I think it's 12. I think it's 12. So it's more like you have 10 to the exponent 1 multiplying 12. What is this thing? Is it not 120? If it's 120, that's how you show that the left-hand side is equals to the right-hand side. I'm not sure. Did that make sense to everyone, Bantu Bakiti?
Yes, I
Litholile le nto le.
understand.
Wonke umuntu uyayivesesa.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it
yeah.
makes sense.
Nontokozo, are you facing it? Uyayivesesa le nto le.
No, I understand.
Ngwana bo mma ka Limpopo. Wa ikwishisha mo crocodile.
Okay, wishes.
Hami. Zozozo.
There,
Yes,
there
yes.
is one. It's just like that.
Future. Lungi. Mbalente. Gracie. Happiness.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very, very much important, ladies. So, guys, I thank you very much for joining. I hope you guys did enjoy as much as I did. My name is Desmond, and I'm out.